Alright folks, looks like a damn tool bomb went off here, or a parts bomb. I got broken stuff and parts laying everywhere. Working on the gas tank too. Pulled the carburetor off of the tank. I pulled the tubes off, both tubes, and let me see. May leave the butterfly in it, just leave it open. Should be able to use that choke if I need to choke it. The way it is now, I've been having to choke it pretty good, and I don't have a check valve in the line, which I probably had already mentioned, but that's a pretty long line, having to draw that fuel a long ways. So once I get the tank in here, I think it's going to be a little different, and if I had to do some readjusting and such on it, but as of right now, it's actually running pretty good. I actually went up through at an angle and drilled a hole under this, and started up with the muffler, pulled the muffler, and of course stuck this plug in the hole, and I think I could go just a little bit bigger with the hole, and but so far so good. You know, there's sort of three tricks on this: exhaust, you know, the no carburetor, and then the plug. And we've got, like I said, the exhaust basically done, and the fuel, except for the tank, we've got done. And it's been a big pain in the butt. I mean, you know, you think up a way of doing something, and then you do it and you think it's going to work, and then it, you know, goes to giving you fits, and that's about normal for everything. But a little tweaking, a little playing with it, finally figured it out. Even if somebody had told me how to do it, you know, even, you know, if they'd said, hey, this is the way you do it, and they told me this way that I just done it, I'd still run into the same trouble, because I mean, it's an aggravation to get right. But I believe it's right now, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can get the head off of it. The gasket I made held up real good, so I'm hoping it'll hold up two gaskets with the copper piece between it. I've got some copper plate. I think I'll just cut a little strip and stick through, and we're going to see if that'll work. You know, this is first hurdle is really over with, and the second hurdle is fixing to come with the firing, and if we can get that right, then we can do a video and you know, unfold. You know, of course, like I said, if you're watching this video, you know, I was actually successful when you already seen the other video, because of course I'm not going to post this if I don't post the other one first. So, but it's a pain. It's, you know, but it is what it is. We'll try to get her finished up here in maybe the next couple of days and get a video on there for you. I think, you know, everybody ought to enjoy it, and I think you'll enjoy more learning how it's done. But I think we're going to paint that I want to paint that damn Venturi black, and maybe flat black or something so you can't see it, and then maybe put a little black in here, flat black or something in there. You know, I don't want any giveaways here. And you know, we'll get that tank made, and then like I said, get the firing ready, and we'll go from there. I think we'll go ahead and pull the head back off, and or maybe do the tank next. I don't know. We're going to do something next, but we'll keep you updated as we go. Almost forgot, I wanted to add on here the adjustment, the way this is running. If you barely move that needle, and when I say barely move, I mean if you just move it at all, it changes everything. So, you know, adjustment is real critical on this, and trying to get it adjusted. I mean, it's kind of almost a perfect spot, and then if you move it, you know, the thickness of a hair, either way, it changes everything. So, you know, it's real close, and I think I ended up with the hole being, I think it's about 3/16. I'll measure it and let you know for sure here. I started out at I think 110 thousandths, and then just kept working up a little bit, and this thing actually backfired one time and shot the brass one that I made across the shop, and we never found it. If I'd have been standing close, it'd probably hit me. It might have done some damage, because I mean, it went like a shotgun. But that's the way it goes too. But of course I made this one out of aluminum. I wasn't going to use up any more of my brass, and plus brass is a little heavier flying through the air. So, but I've got this one pressed in there good now, so it can't come out. And but I believe that's about it for now, and show you more later. Okay folks, I wanted to show you where we was at on our engine here. I had to stop and do a rat rod build and a few other things, and finally back on this just a little bit. But as you can see, that is what I had in there, and I was hoping to get the get it to arc off between here and the inside of the head. And my problem, I think, was a little bit big of a gap, but right here where this thing goes through the head gasket, I didn't see it arcing onto the head, but I only had one head gasket on the bottom. I got 3 gaskets on there, and I think it was arcing off onto the bottom, of the block. And it's going to arc at the shortest distance, and of course that was the shortest distance. So I've got to keep working at it. I actually put that shrink tube on or after the piece was put in, and I probably should have put it in before. Maybe let it catch under the edge of the gaskets a little bit. May try that, and maybe put one more head gasket on the bottom side. Run 4 gaskets, and it's thin stuff. It's not a big deal, and it seems to be seating fine. And the fire is not burning the gasket up. I mean, this is for a temporary run anyway, just long enough to fool a few people, and not a big deal after that. It'll run as long as it'll run, and then if I want to keep using it or messing with it, then it messes up, I'll fix it then. But not sure what I'm going to do here. This is, like I said, another one of them aggravating parts. And I don't know how well this is going to work, but I don't want to put a spark plug in it, because when I'm asked if it's got a spark plug or another spark plug hidden, or someone claims it's got a spark plug hidden, I want to be able to say that it don't without telling a lie, because that's not a spark plug. That is a spark plug. That's not a spark plug. So we'll keep at it, and we'll get it figured out before it's over with, one way or the other. Like I said, don't want to give up. Alright, bye.